I want to focus on how to do the work triangle today. What you want to do is remember the work triangle. What does the work triangle go from? Just shout out one of the places that it goes from. Yeah. See, you can tell because there's a picture right in front of you with the labels. So you need to actually draw this triangle. I want you to draw it physically. And to do that, you go to the Annotate tab. And then you go to the Detailed Line icon. And you physically draw a triangle. And try to go to the center of each piece. Okay? Once you draw it, I want you to measure it. And you could measure it first to make sure it's within the 22 feet. Now to do that, look, you go Modify, Measuring here. Don't forget to check on what? The chain option in the options bar. And the same thing, click 1, 2, 3, then you gotta go back to where you started. 4. You wanna leave your mouse there, because look, if I move my mouse, it changes the total length in the top left corner. So just hover your mouse there, and you can see I'm 20 feet, 3 and some inches. So then I would type in here, 20 feet, I must have changed this, 3 inches. Okay, and then I want you to physically text that in here. So annotate, text, and type in work triangle, and then whatever it is, 20 feet, 3 inches. Okay. I think I like the dash. I don't have the dash on here. I think I should. I'm going to include the dash. Make sure, again, you have follow all those things you need on your list. There's a lot. So just go through and you can write on that handout, so just check it off. Base cabinets, check. Wall cabinets, check. Do you have all the appliances, which include a 30-inch wide range, refrigerator, a sink under a window with a dishwasher next to the sink. And then you have to label the appliances. Again, you label them with the annotate text. That's how you label them. When we put them in the handout, I like to do a handout just like this, where we have the plain view, but then you have the 3D view. And then what we're going to do is, watch, on the 3D view here, if I right click on the 3D and go to duplicate views and duplicate, you get a copy. So we'll have one be like this corner, and then we'll have one of the other views be the opposite corner. So we can see both views in 3D. Okay. To do the countertop, it's a little tricky. Obviously you go to component and load family. You guys know that by now. Go to probably casework, countertops, and they have a lot of different countertops. These countertops, like I would start with a corner one. You can't use one countertop for the whole thing. Now if it doesn't show up, you have to search for it. So see countertop, I'm going to go with the corner one here. What you do is you would start in the corner, and then you click on it and you can adjust the length. Like a sink. So they do have a countertop with a hole for the sink, and then you can adjust. So let me add one here. Component, countertop with sink hole. And then what you would do, again, is you can change this side length. You can change this side length. You can also change the length of the hole to match your sink, both the depth and the length. And you can even move the whole thing. Okay, so if you look at my 3D view here, I have a countertop here, a separate countertop, the corner piece here, my sink one there, another corner piece here, and then my little piece here. So I don't know how many that was, but it was a lot, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you can't do it all in one shot. You got to break it up into like those little pieces, because what people sometimes do is they'll take this countertop and have it going through their like stove. Well, obviously that wouldn't work. or they'll have like the countertop going through their sink. So they have a sink in there, but then there's like a countertop going through it. So be aware of that. Don't do that. The one that has like the sink already built into it is probably trash. They're not all very good. Like this one, I don't think you can adjust it. So if I find that one with a sink in it, where is it? No, maybe they updated it. Oh, well maybe this one would work. Okay, well that's a good option then. But anyway, so play around with those countertops, do the work triangle, all that good stuff. Let me know if you have any questions.